and my heart was out of my chest, and I don't even play football for the team. Welcome to the stream. We're live on YouTube, live on TikTok, and live on X, reacting to the massive win with playoff implications, obviously, playing for the 1 seed next week. And I want to hear your initial thoughts, Maj, because you were obviously hyped. That was a game that was really the emotions were here the entire way. Not the type of game that I like, but the type of game I like when you come out on top, right?
Yes, dude. That was a game of football. That game was insane. Like, first of all, our defense, we'll talk about it, but our defense, hey, they played like shit, but they got the stop when it mattered. So I don't know. Like, they still definitely do have to fix a lot of things on defense, Jair Brown, especially. But otherwise, a win's a win. Brock Purdy balled out. Defense did what they have to kind of do in the last little bit. Like, I don't really know if you can. Yeah, they played good. What a win for the Niners. Just what a win. I'm so hyped.
Dude, me too. Look, I think two things can be true, right? Like, I'm very excited for next week.
Sucks that it's on a Saturday, though. I didn't even know it was on a Saturday. When you told me that, dude, I was like,
I'm
dude.
very pissed, dude. Dude, why did they screw the 49ers like that? First of all, no one wants to fucking see, excuse my language, Ravens Steelers on Sunday night. Both of those teams are ass. Both of those teams will lose immediately in the first round. I know some people are going to make the argument, well, look at the Niners defense. They're going to lose right away. Yes, if they do not win next week, I do think they probably lose in either the wild card or divisional. It's going to be hard for this team to put up 40 every week.
Dude, imagine if we had Warner and Bosa.
Well, they might have Warner, but they would still look. I mean, look, regardless, I'm just enjoying the season. I'm not expecting a Super Bowl for the 49ers, but you can't help but think about it if you're at home. Like, if they win next week.
The thing about this Niners team, this is a Super Bowl caliber offense. I don't like this offense, dude, is disgusting. It like
better offense than 23.
People said Mac Jones could do what Purdy did. Purdy's come back and this offense is putting up 30 plus every game. They just put up 42 against a good Bear. Like, the Bears defense is good. And they just put up 42
giving up points. Yeah, they haven't been. I mean, they're not good, but they haven't been giving up points like that. You know what I mean? Like, the Eagles scored 13 on them. The Packers only scored like 20, 24, right? Like, or was it like 16? That game went to overtime at like 16-16. Like, I think two things can be true. The Bears haven't been scoring as much as they did tonight, and they also haven't given up points like they did tonight. And that's why I think there's some positivity and something to look forward to against a defense like the Seahawks. Because everyone's going to be like, oh, Brock Purdy did this against Chicago. The defense wasn't that good. They did it against Tennessee, Arizona. They also did it against Indy. And Indy's pass defense isn't great. But
and listen, everybody, listen, sorry to cut you off. Everybody is, I saw it everywhere. Like, oh, this is Brock Purdy's first real test of the season. This is what it is, first real test. Well, he just put up 42. Like, can't blame it on Purdy. If the Niners were to lose this game, it would have not been on Brock Purdy whatsoever. The guy balled, except for the first interception. Dude, that was terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely not.
Purdy, what was your initial reaction when he threw that pick six?
I was like, fuck, he's back. You know, the Carolina Brock Purdy. Like, why would he throw that, bro? First of all, it's behind Jennings.
Okay, but wait. Can
yeah, go ahead.
Can I make an argument that could have been DPI?
Oh, I think it was, but I don't think you can call it because it was behind him and Jennings can't separate at all.
Okay, so then you agree. Yeah. Like, it could have been a DPI, though. Like, right when I saw it, I was like, that kind of looked like that guy literally just ran through Jennings, and Jennings couldn't do anything about it, even though Jennings, like, it is funny, too, because they went to Jennings on that first play and then said, F that, we're going to Ricky Pearsall and Tonjes.
Yes, because thank God, because I know Jennings has been good, but, like, he can't separate. He's as slow as a fucking snail, right? Like, I mean, I love the guy. He's a great contested catch guy, one of the best blocking wide receivers in the league. He is good at route running, but he just doesn't have the speed to separate. And Brock Purdy gets fixated on throwing to Jennings. And even the ones that were completed the last few weeks were like, okay, though, like, he's not getting open. Like, you see the difference when he throws to Pearsall. Like, Pearsall's open by like 2 or 3.
Did you see that one route by Pearsall?
Yeah, it was nasty, dude. I mean, I told you, I've always been pro Ricky Pearsall as a wide receiver one in the
Yeah.
NFL.
I
I
just
think they're
it's the
fine with him
injury
as their
stuff.
wide receiver one.
It's the injury stuff. It's even like I
Yeah.
think that after that route when he went off, I was like, "Dude, did he get injured again?" I was like, "There's no way this guy got," but then he didn't. So it was all good. It was all good.
We got Emma right here. Great win. Don't know why the
Yes.
other game is on
Thank you.
Saturday. Yeah.
Dude, I don't
100%.
even know why they do these stupid Saturday games. They're the dumbest thing. Why?
Well, I get it, but like the Ravens literally fucking played on what? Christmas? When did they play? No, they played last night. Saturday night. They played
Yeah.
Saturday night. So why don't they play Saturday again? So what? Aaron Rodgers, you want to give him the old man an extra day or like a full week? Like fuck him. They lost to the Browns. They deserve to lose next week. You
They're
lose to
such
the
a weird
Browns, you
team.
deserve to lose
They're
next. I
such a
don't
weird
care.
team.
I don't care, dude. I try to be very unbiased, like true journalism background, very, very clear. I'm not trying to clickbait, but like fuck the Steelers, dude. They had their chance and they lost. I don't want to hear anything about, oh, like it's rigged for the Ravens and shit. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, dude? Like they had their chance to beat the Browns and they didn't beat them. They're gonna lose next week and they should lose next week. That's what's gonna happen. And we got someone who says Cowboys on top.
Oh my god, that's my cousin. This guy was literally
Oh yeah.
dude, this guy, he's a Cowboys fan. This guy was, "Oh, Bears are gonna win. Purdy after that first interception, this guy was spamming me,
Well, I
just
thought the Bears
spamming
would
me.
win. I thought the Bears would win. Once Kittle was ruled out, I thought I picked the Bears
I
because
just
Kittle
you
is
and
such a
Grant,
complete
it's you
difference.
and Grant always on a team, and I'm always on an island by myself saying, "Go Niners." I think it's because I'm a pro Niners guy, though. You guys are more realistic.
I
I'm
like
not. I'm always Niners
I
are gonna
like
win
the
every
Arch
game.
background, by the way, for your boy. I like Arch. I think he's good.
Yeah, he's a Texas fan too. So
Oh, we got Rahi. Rahi knows a lot about football. He's a Rams fan, but he's chill. What
that's
up,
valid.
BD? Thoughts going into next week against Seattle? Dude, I mean, look, I think multiple things can be true, right? I think that the 49ers, even if they win next week, are not the best team in the NFC. The Rams are easily the best team in the NFC. I don't think it's close. I think they're the best team in football. They have shot themselves in the foot 5 times, and it pains me to say that because I dislike the Rams immensely. I'm a 49ers fan. But, like, you have to call a spade a spade. Like, no one wants to play the Rams. And I hate to say it, Maj, like if the Rams were to win, obviously they're going to win the wild card game, right?
Yeah,
If they get the wild card game, which wait, they're locked into 5, right? Or
I
6 because
think
the
so.
Seattle or 49ers, they both
Yeah.
get them. So yeah, whoever wins next week gets the 1 seed. But I do think like even if the Niners get the 1 seed, like the Rams are still a better team and I would not want to play them. I would not. And you're going to have to.
No.
You're going to have to play one of these teams. And the thing is like I don't know if I'm confident. First of all, you're gonna hate me if one of Kittle, Trent, or Stout is out. I'm picking Seattle. I don't care. I hope I'm wrong.
Dude, but Tonjes
But
is
like
like this is
I
another thing
don't
you
care.
bring up. You bring up it all. You and Graham bring it up all the time.
Yeah,
Using Tonjes and Kittle. Tonjes is
he's a
very
baller.
good.
He's a baller. I mean, I would have used him the entire year. They're fascinated by Juszczyk because he's homies with all the
Okay, but you
teams.
gotta admit,
You know?
Juszczyk balled out today. That one block, like
He
Juszczyk,
did.
he
I
did
like
ball out today.
Juszczyk. I'm not a Juszczyk hater. I think his wife is more talented than him. That's just a fact, bro. He could be fucking Christian McCaffrey's wife is more talented than him, bro. Like she makes great stuff. I like
Dude,
him.
you need
He's an
to get
all pro.
no. You need to get a pizza for clothing. Like whenever it's your birthday, let me know. I'm gonna get you a Christian Juszczyk jacket. You could just model it off.
Dude, I'd be more happy at the meet and greet to meet her than any of the 49ers, bro. She's a superstar.
That'd be so funny. Oh,
But
hi, Juice. Oh my God, let's talk about these outfits that you make.
yeah, but I mean, Rahi brings up a good point because he knows football. He knows the Rams are good, and I hate to show that as a 49ers fan, but he's right. Reminds me of Tampa's 2020 team, 100%, where their offense can
Very
score
valid
at
take.
will. I think the Niners are similar in that sense, but they don't have quite the defense that Tampa was number 1 against the run that year. By the way, number 1 against the run. But to your point, I like Jake Tonjes. I like him, but I'm still going to pick Seattle next week. I hope I'm wrong. I'm wrong. But like,
Buddy, you know
I
who I'm
don't.
picking.
People really think I'm a Niners hater. I'm not. I love them so much, and that's why I'm so critical of them. Like,
I
I
think you're
think
also real too. I think you're real too. Like I did expect I wouldn't have been shocked if the Bears were to win. I just have
yeah.
I just have that little thing in my heart that's just pick the Niners, just pick them. Like that's
The
just
thing
me.
is, this is where I have the issue. There are 2 things, but earlier I was saying, that the 49ers, like, they put up points and Brock Purdy put up points against Indy, and Indy gave up only 18 to Seattle. And then earlier today, I guess yesterday for me, it's 219 in Argentina right now. So I guess it's Monday morning right now for me, and I'm about to go to sleep. But they only gave up like 23 to Jacksonville, who in Jacksonville has been like one of the best teams in the league for a week. Like Jacksonville, people hate on Jacksonville the way Trevor Lawrence is playing and the way Liam Cohen is coaching. It's just like Ben Johnson. I would not be shocked if the Jaguars make the Super Bowl, just as I would not be shocked if the Bears make this. Like the Bears are good, dude. Can we stop? Like I know this is a Niners stream, but like, dude, the Bears are fucking good. Like Caleb Williams is borderline elite. He's starting to become the elite quarterback that we thought he was going to be. You know, obviously I went to SC. I saw him play a lot. I'd already graduated when he transferred over, but like I went to a lot of the games. He's the best player I've ever seen in college, like easily. It's not even close. His defense, he kind of was like Brock Purdy the last few weeks in college, where his defense would give up 45 points per game. He'd have to score 50. I am worried about the 49ers, though, in the playoffs, in the sense of like their defense. Like Brock Purdy shouldn't have to score 40 plus points every week.
No, but
he shouldn't. That's like, we know he's good. Like you and I both know this. In the next few weeks, hopefully it's not until the defense figures it out and Warner's back. Like hopefully it happens in the NFC title game or the Super Bowl where, yeah, hopefully it's then where the Niners offense will score 25 points or 20 and the defense has to step up. It's going to happen at some point where the defense is going to have to win them the game. It's not sustainable for this team to put up 42 points every single week, and it shouldn't be the norm. Like we don't hold Mahomes to that standard. We don't hold Josh Allen to that standard. You know what I mean? Like, and Brock Purdy does it like 4 weeks in a row, and people are like, "Oh, this, he should do that."
I think
It's kind of
Purdy's
weird.
fully healthy. I think Purdy's fully healthy. I don't think the
Yeah.
toe's bothering him at all. Like the zip on the passes, the guy has 10 touchdowns in the last 2 games. Like he is fucking balling. Purdy played the whole season like this. He's an MVP candidate. I don't care what anyone says. Don't care.
By the way, Emmett is oh, I don't know why that happened. My light went out.
You're in Argentina. It's fine. Brandon's a true.
If it goes out again,
You're a true grinder.
It went out again. Okay, no ring light. We'll go anti-ring light here.
It doesn't want you to succeed. It's like, yeah, I don't want
it doesn't want me to succeed.
It's a Bears fan.
I will say this. Emmett is a great listener of Fox Sports Radio. He's awesome. And he knows a lot about football. And he is, I believe, a Seahawks fan. This Seahawks team, and I'm going to stand on this point, and it might bite me in the butt, but I think Darnold is going to be the reason they do not win a Super Bowl this year. That the rest of the team, I think, is elite. Like elite. Like even Charbonnet was looking good last week.
Dude, Darnold sees ghosts, man. Darnold sees ghosts. Like I'm sorry.
Again. I hate to say it.
Like
he's been bad for weeks, Maj. Like he's been bad for weeks. They've been winning games. Like he played great against the Rams, and that was incredible. And that was a big game. He finally stepped up to the plate. I'm happy for him, right? But also, like, if we just take that game away, even if we keep that game, he still has, I believe, 7 or 8 interceptions in his last 4 or 5 games, and only averaging like 160 yards. So I don't think Seattle's as good as people think. Like if I were to rank the teams in the NFC right now, it's just a weak year in general, but like I would probably, because the 49ers offense is so elite, I would go Rams, Seahawks, 49ers, Bears would be the top 4.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think I think if Brock Purdy keeps playing, like if Brock Purdy plays like this against that Seahawks defense, I don't see how, like, I don't know. If Purdy keeps playing like this, dude, I just can't see us losing. Like I do. And listen, if the Seahawks were to beat us, I'm not surprised. Like, listen, when the Seahawks beat us with Geno Smith and Geno Smith went like this, I was shocked. I was like, oh my God.
By the way, it's funny you bring that up. Today, I had flashbacks to Geno Smith. I thought it was going to be the same shit where he ran into the end zone as time expired.
I had the same. I said that exactly to my dad.
I right before that play, I was like, "Fuck, he's going to do it." You know what's crazy? I think if Caleb did run, he would have made it.
Yes, that's exactly. I was like, oh my God,
I don't know why he threw, dude. There was no way they were stopping Caleb. Caleb is such a great athlete. There was no way they were stopping him there.
Yeah. We can also talk about Purdy doing the Dougie. I mean, just what a celebration.
Good for him, dude. I love Brock Purdy. I root for him. I do. I know. I've been seen as like a Purdy hater. I'm pretty fair with him. I've always considered him a top 10 quarterback, but I'm always going to be the person that says I'd prefer the guy with, if he needs to still, he has some more to prove to me for me to be okay giving him 55 a year. That's just me personally. Like, I
I
would
but
rather, like,
I think
Mac
that's every
Jones at six
quarterback.
million a year versus, like, you can do so much with, look at the roster, bro. Like, yeah, Brock Purdy's a baller. Yes, Brock Purdy's much better than Mac Jones. Yes, Brock Purdy's a borderline elite quarterback. Like, I said to Grant laughed, but I said he was the best processor in football, anticipation thrower. I think he is. It's him or Stafford right now. Just anticipation thrower. Maybe Burrow. Those are the three for sure. And, like, I've stood on that stance for a while. But I just think you look at this team, dude, like they're paying Bosa all this money and he's
Yeah.
hurt all the fucking time. What is that,
You
his
gotta
third
look at
one to
look at
deal?
this too, Brandon. This does show that maybe the Niners don't need to spend a lot of money on a wide receiver.
Fuck no.
They
No, they
don't.
don't need one. I don't want them to even draft a wide receiver.
And guess what? Fuck Jawan Jennings. Please do not bring that guy back. I know. Listen, he's having a great year, but he runs. What is Jawan Jennings' actual 4.4 time? I actually want to, or 40 time.
I don't know what it was. I mean, he played quarterback a little bit in college. He played with Dobbs though, I believe at Tennessee.
His
We
40
got a
time
few
was 4.72, and I searched it up earlier. Trent Williams was
4.72.
4.81 as a left tackle. Also, can we talk about why the hell listen, love Trent Williams, love how he was trying to get the ball back on Purdy's interception, but dude, you were not catching him. What are
Dude, he's
you doing?
37. We need to stop. Like, why is he? I mean, I love it, but I agree. But I'm going to answer some of these questions before we hop off. If Warner makes it back, what are your thoughts? I mean, I think it depends. If he's Fred Warner, they're Super Bowl contenders. I think he is a big difference, but I still think their defense has problems regardless. I even think if Bosa and Michael and Fred were healthy, the defense had problems as well before. They did. Like, we got to call a spade a spade. They lost a lot of guys. Like, Hufanga is an all-pro this year in Denver. Greenlaw's looked really good the last few weeks. D. Winters has looked like shit in half the games he's played. He's been great half the games. He's been horrible. Thank God for Tatum Bethune. But, like,
My goat, Brandon, did you see what I got
he's
for
great.
Christmas?
Did you get a Tatum Bethune jersey?
Wait 1 sec.
No way. Those exist.
Let's go, Bethune,
Oh my God.
baby.
Did you have to custom make that or do they sell that shit?
They actually
exist?
sell it. They
Oh,
sell it.
good, good. They should. He's a baller. Except I was really fucking mad at him on that penalty today. He didn't have to do that shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to pick like one Niner player that no one really talks. Like people talk about Bethune, and I was like, like ever since he came in, I've loved him. Like I was at that game, the Falcons game, when I was actually in San Francisco, and Bethune balled out the game. And I was like, dude, I fucking love this guy. I'm gonna keep supporting this guy. So supporting Bethune. I think Bethune played better than D. Winters today. Bethune was all over the field today. All over the field.
Bethune is great. If Seattle and LA both win next week, y'all go on the road to play Philly. Thoughts on that? I talked about it on Maj's stream. I'm not as scared about
I'm not
Philly
scared
like
too,
other
dude.
people.
I'm not scared. Not
Like
scared.
Philly can't score, dude. I don't even think they can score in the Niners defense. And the Niners defense is arguably the worst in football. Like they can't score. They put up 30 against the Raiders. I think that was the highest amount of points they scored all year. And I think the 49ers defense, even with how it is better than the Raiders defense right now. Like, so, I mean, I don't know, dude. They put up the Bills defense is ass. They put up what, 16 points today? 13,
Dude, the
12,
Bills,
right? Was the
dude.
final?
I think the Bills are good, but fuck, that was a weird game. Very weird game.
Well, we got a Bills fan in the comments here. And what would Mekhi Lemon's fit look like in Buffalo? I mean, I think that would be the fix. He's a yak guy. He'd be basically Khalil Shakir, what you see now on steroids, on like two whatever you call it, cycles of trend. Yeah, that's what Mekhi Lemon would be when Mekhi Lemon, I think, is the best wide receiver in the draft. I mean, I'm biased because
you're biased. I'm joking.
But the dude, like the tape doesn't lie. He's gonna be one of those guys. Like someone will take Tyson and Tate before him. And again, I'm going to transition to all NFL draft content and Niners content once fantasy's over, pretty much. So now it's kind of like, okay, tomorrow's NFL mock draft day. I love fantasy. I just want to. I'm going to win a title if Puka and Kyron can just not score 55 fantasy points. But they could. That's the problem.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
But yeah, I mean, dude, Mekhi Lemon would be great. He also said something about Buffalo Broncos fan is hating on the Bills for being the trash eagle. Oh, okay. I think he meant the they couldn't beat the Eagles like the
Yeah.
Broncos did. By the way, the Broncos, are they frauds? What do you think? You think they could
Yes,
make a
dude.
run?
No. I don't You know what? My dad actually asked me this question. Does anyone know how Dre Greenlaw's doing there? Is he balling out or is he
Yeah,
like
he's balled out though. I've watched some of the games. Like Hufunga's an all-pro this year, probably at
Yeah.
safety. And
That's
you
one
know that.
guy that I wish we would have kept. If we could have kept Dre Greenlaw or Hufanga, I would have picked Hufanga.
Brown got cooked today by Burden, but like he's been really good the last 6 weeks. Jair
Yeah,
Brown. He's
I'll give
been
him
really
props
good.
for that. It's just
You
today's
couldn't
game, I
pay
was like,
Hufunga.
dude.
How like dude, they're already paying Bosa, Warner, Kittle, McCaffrey, Ayuk, Purdy.
Yeah.
You know, well, Purdy's next year, but like, by the way, like we've talked
Oh
about this on
shit.
Grant.
Luther
Yeah, what?
Burden, he was carted to the locker room
He
after.
tear his ACL? Fuck, dude. I hope he's okay. He's a baller. I think he's gonna be one of the best receivers in the NFL. I thought I was in love with him in college. Like I thought he was. I
I
had.
thought the Niners were gonna draft him
Well, I
for
wanted
some
them so
reason.
bad to draft. It would have been better than Michael Williams at 11. You know my thoughts on Michael. They botched the fuck out of that pick, and I said it at the time,
Yeah, I
and
don't like
people
you
were
talking like this,
cooking me.
Brandon. Brandon,
I
hear me
know he's
this.
young, and I root for him. I want to be wrong about
Mhm.
Michael Williams. I
Yeah,
want people to cook me again about Michael Williams. I
I'm gonna
want to be wrong.
I'm gonna
He's
cook you.
great at stopping the run, but it was hilarious, bro. You should have seen it. I did an NFL draft live before, and I did a preview of the draft, which I do every year. And I said, there's two guys I do not want the 49ers to draft at 11. Shamar Stewart and Michael Williams.
You know who I wanted the
That
Niners to draft,
I
and I got
wanted James
flamed for it?
Pierce bad. James Pierce, Walter
Holy
Nolan,
shit.
and yeah, it's
I
James.
wanted the
But
2 players that I used to do this stream with this guy
yeah,
named Nick, and I wanted
yeah,
James Pierce, and he's like, "Bro, James Pierce is ass, blah, blah, blah," and I'm like, "Dude, I like him." I also
no.
wanted the 2 players I really wanted, James Pierce or Jalen Walker. I just wanted Jalen Walker because he's
Jalen Walker's a baller.
linebacker.
He's good
Yeah.
too. Atlanta, people cook Atlanta for trading that pick to the Rams, but I think it's going to end up being fine because they'll win probably next weekend. They won't win tomorrow. The Rams are going to beat their ass tomorrow. Maybe not. I
No,
mean, the Ram.
you know
You
what?
think
I'm calling
Atlanta's
an
going to win?
upset. I'm calling an
Well, the
upset.
Rams don't
Falcons
have
win.
anything to play for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's true.
So, I mean, if I'm the Rams, yeah, I wanted Walter Nolan was number 1 and James Pierce was 2, and I stand on it. I know Nolan got a season-ending injury, but imagine like Walter Nolan on a D line with Alfred Collins and CJ West, bro, just not having any edge rushers. Like, dude, no one would be able to run the football. And Walter
No.
Nolan has pass rush upside. Yes, he's right. I wanted Walter Nolan. I thought he was the best DT in the class. I stand on it. He's just unfortunately locked in Arizona. That's basically a prison. You go there, your career's over. Like they are so bad at, you know,
Developing.
at develop. And Will Johnson, like, dude, why the fuck was Will? There's something so bad. It is such a bad draft. Like, people made so many mistakes. Like, Will Johnson
Yeah.
should have been a top 10 pick, and he went in round 2. Like, but going back to Burden, I loved Burden, and I had him originally as the number 1 wide receiver in the class early on in the process. And oh, by the way, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. He said, I got a few of my friends on your content after showing them your draft predictions and them being on the money. I appreciate it. Yeah, I figured the Niners would take Shamar or Michael, and I was unfortunately right. I didn't want them to. But going back to the receivers, I was going a little off topic here. I had Burden early on in the process ranked 1, and I was super like I take pride in my evaluation specifically of offensive players. I'm way better at evaluating than defensive players
Mhm.
personally. And I've been really good at my evaluations in wide receivers and quarterbacks and tight ends. Running backs, I mean, running backs is different because there's usually one first round guy, and then it's a wash. Like I loved Devon Achane coming out of what do you want, Texas A&M, right? Texas A&M. I still love Jarquez Hunter, by the way. Like I think the Rams should use Jarquez Hunter. Like he's good, dude. Like I don't know what, like he runs like what is a 4.3 40 or some shit. It's why I like Isaac Guerrero. But
Yep.
back to the point. I had Luther early on in the process number 1, and I had Jaden Higgins always at number 2. No, I had McMillan 2, Jaden Higgins 3, and then in Hunter, I kind of he's a DB and like I think Hunter can still be one of the best wide receivers in the league if he wants to be a wide receiver.
Yeah.
But I think personally for his career, he should play DB. Like I
Yeah.
think he he would be an elite. Jalen Ramsey like DB.
I agree.
But as we went through the process, I fell in love with Jaden Higgins. And I put Jaden Higgins above Luther Burden. And I stand on that projection. I think Jaden Higgins is just Nico Collins. I think they're the same player. I just think Jaden is still young. Obviously, that offense, they run the football a lot. I love Burden. Burden, I had compared faster. My draft notes on him, faster Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
He's a yards after catch monster.
He is.
Yards after catch
Like that Chase
monster.
Lucas, he literally just boom, boom, was gone.
But dude, it didn't matter who would have been out there. Like Chase is
It's mid.
Chase. Oh, we gotta. By the way, Rahi, I'm gonna get to your point. I want to see this real quick because I'm actually getting, this is a rarity. I'm getting a lot of love on YouTube and TikTok right now, which is typically getting a lot of hate because in this industry, it's very true and it's unfortunate, but it's the reality of our business, right? In sports, when you work in sports, when you're right, very few people tell you you're right. When you're wrong, you are getting cooked. It's made Jake Paul's career. Like people hate Jake Paul. That's why he's so rich, right? Like
exactly.
People hate, you know what I mean? So
yeah, you're not wrong.
I get it. I like this though. I was high in Malik Neighbors. I was close to being right. I had Malik 1-2, Bijan 1-1. Turns out McCaffrey was 1. He's going to finish this 1-1 if he plays next week because he's the RB1. And we'll go a few more minutes here, Maj, and then we'll hop off. Then I had Puka 1-3, Jamar 1-4, I believe. I was high on JSN, but not as high on other. Like I had JSN, I think at 14th overall, probably still too low. But yeah, I appreciate it, dude. I try my best to research all this shit. I'm wrong sometimes. It happens. Like I told people to start Juwan Jennings tonight. Thank God for the fucking touchdown, dude. Otherwise, I would have been.
That would have been a shit show.
By the way, this is true here. Jarquez Hunter is a beast. McVay loves to redshirt his RBs for some reason. Yeah, dude, he is unreal. The best of draft evaluator I know, his name's Lucas Sweeney. He's one of my best friends, and he was a legit scout. And dude, he is right. He was on Puka before anybody years ago. Like he is always right. He told me Jarquez Hunter was a top 5 running back in last year's draft for sure.
Hey, Jordan James almost played today. I saw him on the side.
He did not like. Hey, you're not gonna like this. My draft eval friends did not like. My friend did not like.
Jordan
whatever his name. Jordan. Fuck no. He's not fast. He's not that fast. That's the issue. He loves Garendo.
I don't know.
My Garendo is good. Yeah. Oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. See, yeah, Rahi said me and BD were high as fuck on Malik Neighbors preseason. This was his year. I agree. So you want to hear a crazy stat before we'll end on some Niners content, but a crazy stat here because it's about to be 3 a.m. and I should probably go to sleep here in Argentina. I gotta be up at 9 here. So like, what is that? 4 a.m., 3 a.m. Los Angeles time. So let me show this real quick. Neighbors had a record of targets for rookies last year. The most targets in football. He had like 173, and his receptions was insane. And the issue is like, yeah, he got hurt, but if he didn't get hurt, I stand by my projection. I think it was him or Puka. It was always him or Puka, and then JSN went into the picture. But I don't think anybody really thought JSN would be at this point right now.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we all knew he was incredible,
very good.
But I didn't think the Seattle's offense was good enough to produce him as like the wide receiver 1 over. And he's still not, I don't think he's going to finish as the wide receiver 1, right? Like, yeah, dude, he was the wide receiver 6, missed 2 games, led league in targets. I could go. Yeah, I mean, it was the clearest. And remember, you got to remember, like, there was some statistic I had. I can't remember it off the bat, but I believe it was 9 out of 10 the previous year. 9 out of 10 wide receiver 1s were top 5 in targets, in top 7 in points per game in fantasy the year before. So if you're projecting for next year, I would do that. I don't know who fits into that. Obviously, I'll make content about that. But yeah, I loved Malik Neighbors, bro. Obviously, Puka was great. I missed this comment. I want to end on this because I think this is important. Sure, winning the Super Bowl would be great. I want to win the Super Bowl. I haven't seen one in my life. The Rams have 2. I believe they have 2 since I was born. The Rams win after I was born. I was born in 99. Did they win in 2000? I was born, by the way, I was born on Super Bowl Sunday, January 31st, 1999.
That's sick.
So they played the Super
2000
Bowl.
I was born in 2005.
Damn, dude. Hella young. Enjoy your time.
I will.
You play basketball at all? Like, for fun?
Yeah, I do. Okay, I play basketball. I didn't actually play basketball. I had my growth spurt late, so
Okay.
sad.
When you start to hit 25, 26, I'm about to be 27 in January, your knees start to hurt after you play basketball.
Really?
It's different. Dude, I used to be able to play basketball for hours in high school. I also gained about 60 pounds of muscle from high school
Holy
to
shit.
in
You're
college.
jacked.
Yeah. And well, now in high school, I was the skinniest person of all time.
Same, I'm very skinny.
I was 6'6", 170 pounds in high school. And then when I got to
Holy shit.
college, I was like, dude, because I was teammates with guys that were really jacked. And I was like, fuck, dude, I need to like lock in the gym. And I just ate like 7,000 calories a day or like something crazy like that and just worked out a fuck ton. And I got to like 240, but like
That's
within
impressive.
a year or two. But it's possible. But what do you think we should do with our first rounder this year? I want to end on Niners content. I personally,
Dude, I
it
don't even
depends
know
who's
enough.
it's such an open-ended question because
It
I
is.
think it just depends who's available.
Yeah.
I would love Mekhi Lemon. He's not gonna fall to them. They've won too many games. He's not gonna be there. That would be the only wide receiver I'd be cool with taking in the first round. Yeah, dude, I got that Josh Allen. I wasn't allowed to play football after my first year. I had to play baseball and basketball. It's too dangerous. My mom wouldn't let me play football after my freshman year. Yeah. Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough.
It's tough, dude. I guess no concussions, but no millions of dollars. If I'd play, who knows if I would even have been able to. Actually, I couldn't. My hands are tiny, so I wouldn't have been able to play quarterback. I would have had to play tight end in college if I had played.
You would have been a great tight end.
Dude, my girlfriend's hands are as big as mine.
Really?
I have, yeah, but my feet are big. I wear a size 13, but like
Same.
my hands are small, bro. My hands are like tiny. It's like hella weird. I got my mom's hands, my dad's height. It was like it's a weird combination. So yeah, I think it's funny. So I wouldn't have been able to play quarterback actually in college because my hands would have been. Let's say I decided to play quarterback, they would have been the smallest in the NFL by a large margin. Like Joe Burrow's hands are small, they would have been way smaller. I wouldn't have been able to play quarterback. I
That's
can't
crazy.
even hold the football without like losing it. I can't palm it. I'm not
That's
kidding, dude.
crazy.
It's bad. But yeah, I want to answer this question. I've been hearing Chris Bell, but he tore his ACL, so they're not going to go Chris Bell. Yeah, bro. I can't wait. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for hopping on. Casey Concepcion is a guy I'm hearing at wide receiver from Texas A&M.
Dude, he's a dog.
Yeah, but like
And he's
he's
got a good name.
5'9", bro.
Casey
I
Concepcion.
know, like, dude, I kind of just want to like Pearsall is a fast, quick guy. Let's get a 6'5" guy. If it's not Mekhi Lemon, let's get a 6'5" receiver that can go and catch 50-50 balls. Like we don't really have a guy that we have tight ends that can do that,
Yeah.
or a yards after catch guy. I don't think this is twofold. It's a tough question. It depends who's available. I mean, it sounds such like a cookie cutter answer, but I mean, yeah, dude, we should have Rahi on with us too. Rahi is awesome. He knows football. I mean, he's a Rams fan, but he knows football at an elite level. We should go DT or edge.
Yeah. Yeah.
DT
Yeah,
or
we should.
edge. Like
And
I
then maybe
wanted to
second round
say,
go.
yeah, Concepcion is yeah. His name's literally Casey Concepcion. I think it's how it's pronounced.
Concepcion. I like that guy.
He's good, dude. He's a baller. He's a baller
Yeah.
for sure. But that's where they've been linked to at the wide receiver position right now. I mean, Denzel Boston would be sick, but that's kind of not Purdy's game, throwing the ball downfield, right? Like they're maybe a yards after catch guy.
I think if they don't draft, if they don't re-sign Jennings, I feel like a wide receiver is definitely.
Well, I want desperately. I mean, I'm going to come out with a mock tomorrow. I think I'm going to have the Niners taking McDonald, the DT from Ohio State.
That's it.
He's pretty good, but they have DTs. That's the thing. Like they need an edge. The issue is, I don't think, OT to learn behind Trent. I mean, it's funny because this guy he knows football. That's what they should do. They should have drafted a lineman last year.
Kelvin Banks.
Well, they
Oh no,
wanted
he
Kelvin
got
Banks.
drafted 9th.
Yeah, he got drafted before.
Yeah.
He's been awesome. He's
been so good.
The problem is they'll have the pick of the litter in terms of tackles probably because it's a weak tackle class, which means they're all going to fall.
Yeah.
The issue with that is they're not that good. A lot of them are guards, and you have Pooney, who's been great for weeks since he got healthy. Obviously, he had the penalty. That was a dumb penalty, by the way. I don't even want to talk about it. Like barely a pull, and they call that a hold. Like whatever, dude. Like that's ridiculous. McCaffrey would have gotten the first down either way. They're good on guards, dude. Like they can sign a guard for like they need a tackle. And the problem is with this specific draft classes, there's not like besides Spencer Fano, who's like solid but not great, and then Francis Mauigoa, who might be a guard in the NFL. There aren't many. So like I think they have to go edge. I'm hoping one of the edges falls to them, whether it's TJ Parker or, it would be a match made in heaven if they could get David Bailey, but they would never take David Bailey. The thing was with the 49ers, like projecting how they draft is tendency. They hate skinny edge rushers. I wanted Nolan, or the edge rusher I wanted was James Pierce if they weren't going to take Nolan. They were never going to take James Pierce because he's too skinny. They love the guys that can play the 9 wide, right? Like, so they like bigger edge rushers, which is why they were attracted to Michael Williams and why they love Nick Bosa. Like, they don't have skinny edge rushers. That's not a thing. But I do think that this guy said Austin Pleasance was the player of the game.
I know, I saw that. I see it in the chat.
I do think that it would be smart to take a tackle to learn behind Trent. He's not going to. I also think Trent can do this for 2 more years.
Oh yeah,
maybe 100%. I'm in the minority. Like I think he's a generational talent. He's like the LeBron of the NFL in terms of like him and Henry are like the LeBrons of the NFL where they can just 100%. Play forever. And it seems like that.
I agree.
I want one of the edge rushers to fall. What do I think they'll do? I think they'll go edge or receiver. I doubt they would go OT. They're going to go edge or receiver. Especially, I'm thinking maybe edge because, Michael is going to be out to start the season. Bosa, you're hoping is back by the start, but you don't know. I mean, yeah, probably, but you don't know. Lomu is good. I think Lomu is going to go high, though. I think he's just as good as Fano or close. So I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm going to be doing a bunch of NFL draft content starting tomorrow. Niners content, reactions. I'm going to do fantasy football 2026 draft.
Yeah.
Who do you think goes 1-1?
Christian McCaffrey. I'm joking.
Well, if he's healthy.
Probably.
Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be
probably Puka.
That makes the most sense, right?
Probably Puka.
It'd be hard to pass up Puka next year. But like, I would. The first name that popped in my mind might surprise you.
Who?
I mean, there's a premium at the running back position. I was thinking Devon Achane. Right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's due for like a RB1 year next year. I mean, I don't even know who the fuck is going to be playing quarterback. Does it matter? Like, he's so good. It's him or Bijan, I think, next year for the RB.
Quinn Ewers, though. You see Quinn Ewers balling out.
Quinn Ewers is.
It was against a nasty team. Can't really say anything.
I don't like Quinn Ewers. Anyways, thank you, Maj, for staying on so long, 38 minutes. I know we went a little off topic to draft.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm probably just gonna go make some TikToks talking about the Niners.
Make sure you sub to Maj and DM him or whatever, and we'll set you up on one of these streams. It's good to get a Rams fan's perspective on it.
Rams suck. Go Niners.
The Rams don't suck. I wish they did suck.
Yeah, they don't suck. I'm sorry, I'm joking.
It'd be awesome if they did.
They're a very good football team, and I'm scared to play them. So,
but I think they're the only team I'm scared to play.
They're very good, but they suck. So,
all right, that's the year first. Make sure to sub to Maj Sports as well, and check him out on all platforms. I appreciate you coming on. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's 3 a.m. here, so I'm gonna get some 6 hours of sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Let's hopefully people are winning championships. I'm gonna win one tomorrow. Hopefully, if Puka cannot score 50 points again, that'd be great.